Hey everybody, I'm Gardiner, the Linux Gamer, and I just played InnerSpace. It's a unique exploration title developed by Polyknight and published by Aspyr. InnerSpace was released for Linux today, January 16th, 2018. I received this game from Aspyr for the purpose of review. Thanks guys! InnerSpace has a sense of cohesion in its visual design. Each area has a distinct pastel color palette and a clear indication of interactive elements. The game mostly feels good to control as well. Movements are responsive and fluid, and changing direction has a tactile sense to it. However, there are strange sensitivity issues with the movement stick that I can never seem to replicate intentionally, as well as peculiar collision physics. Sometimes your craft will stick to the ground and continue crashing until you pull out of the dive. Other times you'll be dramatically ejected from the collision and into a wall opposite. This is especially annoying in tight quarters. You may have noticed from the footage that InnerSpace embraces a wide field of view that can be rather disorienting. I found myself able to get used to it pretty quickly, though constant aileron roll will make me a bit queasy. And the wide-angle view does give a, how should I put it, distorted sense of depth. Similarly, the sense of scale is fairly warped. When going into a new area, it's hard to tell if I'm flying slower or this level is larger than the previous one. The sound design is musical, but also rather sparse. Some things like the feather on your wings are overemphasized, while other things seem to have absolutely no sound effects to them at all. And similarly, the music is good, but rather limited and repetitive. InnerSpace puts you in control of the cartographer, a drone tasked with exploring this vast world, the Inverse. Your goal is to explore each area and unravel its secrets. Gameplay takes the form of both flying around and diving into the depths of the ocean. Your craft is agile and is perfectly suited to navigate the area. You can transform your craft from a capable airborne drone to an airtight submarine. You fly and swim around each area, searching out wind, relics, ropes, switches, and more. Wind acts as a sort of in-game currency. Switches open up new areas, and relics help you progress by cluing you into the mystery of the Inverse. Sometimes you'll unlock new abilities and discover different bodies for your aircraft. The core loop of the game is to explore each area until you've found every last thing there is to find. This can be fun, but also fairly tedious, especially when the game's visuals offer little in the way of landmarks or other things that you can use to orient yourself. The only guide I found useful was while exploring and I approached something I was able to either collect or interact with, the music would change and become excited. Otherwise, I felt I was flying around blind. Of note here is the story, which has elements of science fiction and mystery. I won't spoil anything for you here, suffice it to say I found it intriguing. InnerSpace's performance was admirable, with the title having no noticeable slowdowns or stuttering with my Nvidia GTX 970 powered gaming rig. I found InnerSpace hard to review, mostly because the game is the experience of playing it. I love this game and encourage you to take part in its mystery, and truthfully, I find the game's secrets the most compelling part. And purely from an artistic perspective, the game is gorgeous. However, the aesthetics of the game does the player no favors, and exploration, while quite relaxing, can also be rather frustrating. If you like exploration games, and what you've seen here looks good to you, give InnerSpace a try. It's available for Linux through the Humble Store and Steam. Links are in the description. Reviews like this are brought to you by my amazing patrons. If you want to help this channel grow, you can pledge a monthly contribution over on Patreon. Or you can hit that subscribe button. Have you played InnerSpace? What did you think of it? Leave me a comment and let me know, or tweet at me at @TheLinuxGamer. I have 2 Steam keys to give away for this game. For details on how to enter the drawing, head over to my website, pixeltux.com, and enter to win. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more from me, the Linux Gamer. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, and as always, thank you so much for watching.